So we are here at the Dollar Tree. It's been a while. It's no longer $1. I think it's like mostly $3, $5. I see some $1.25s here in the cat toys, but we are here to check out the skincare. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Andrea. I'm a dermatologist. I love coming in stores and chatting with you guys about skincare products. If that is of interest to you, then definitely subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Let's see what they have here. Jelly Belly, sparkling water, very cherry. All right. I have never actually been in this particular Dollar Tree. So we are looking for the skincare crafts. Aha, bath and accessories section. Soap dish, anyone? Here we go. We have some liquid hand soaps by Nouvelle. What is this? Sesame Street baby lotion. Hey, baby. Moisturizing baby skin. A lot of baby skin marketing here in the US, it's just kind of that marketing. Sometimes it's formulated to be gentler, but this honestly doesn't look any different based on the ingredients compared to any of the other lotions they're going to have here at the Dollar Tree. I point this out pretty much every Dollar Tree video, but a lot of their skincare products uses preservative methyl chloroisothiazolinone. Pause this video and say that 5 times fast, or not. A lot of people develop allergies to that particular preservative, but anyways, you have this baby lotion. Fragrance can be irritating for anybody, but for babies especially. And some people have skin issues with red dyes. Not everyone, but... Ew, what is this? Arm & Hammer Ultra Max 3-in-1. Body wash, shampoo, conditioner, cool water. I kind of like these multi-use products. I know I'm in the minority there, but I just like the idea of having one product for multiple functions. Again, with the methyl chloroisothiazolinone. Let's make it like a wrap. That way we can all remember it. The Diabetics Hydrating Lotion is back in stock. This is a great product. I would actually choose this over the baby one for a baby. Because, like, unlike the baby one, this one doesn't have methyl isothiazolinone or fragrance. It's got petrolatum in it. I don't remember if the baby one did, but that's good for reducing water loss from the skin. DMDM hydantoin. You can develop an allergy to that, but it's much less likely. So yeah, this is a good one. $1.25 with inflation. This used to be $1 when I first started doing these videos. This used to be $1. And is it just me? Has the bottle gotten smaller? I feel like it used to be a lot bigger. Oh, it's an after shower whipped body cream. It smells like watermelon. After shower is a good time to put on body lotions, moisturizers, creams. When the skin is just ever so slightly damp, Bolero, it's like a Dollar Tree brand. This one does not appear to have that preservative methyl isothiazolinone, but it does have fragrance, which can be irritating. But I wonder how this compares to like a Bath and Body Works scent. Let me know. White Rain. I used to use their... do they make shampoo, or I'm thinking of VO5. I think I've used White Rain before, but there it is, methyl isothiazolinone. I promise this video isn't just me walking around pointing out the methyl isothiazolinone containing products. Oh my gosh, a green apple unicorn scented hand soap. I know this is what you guys came here for. That's cute. The thing about hand soaps is, like, it really, a lot of it boils down to just having a hand soap and then the amount of time that you spend actually lathering. That is more important than the hand soap itself. And a lot of hand soaps, like Dial, for example, that are antimicrobial, it doesn't end up offering you any better hand hygiene than a non-antimicrobial soap. You just kind of add the risk of bacterial resistance. Like, a lot of these hand soaps used to have triclosan in them, I believe. Dial did. And they've since removed that from the Dial products because it's just unnecessary antimicrobials in the world. This is new from Dermasil. These Dermasil moisturizers are actually pretty good, these lotions, if I remember correctly. This one has borage seed oil. That's a very nice emollient. I don't know what the aloe fresh scent is going to be. Does it actually have like aloe leaf juice, aloe in it, or is it just aloe scented? It does have aloe leaf juice. Hydrating humectant. Ooh, is this Nouvelle new intensive care body lotion? The one-handed flip around. Ooh, this looks good. Aside from the fragrance, which again can be irritating, it has urea and lactic acid. That's really good for dry skin. Urea is naturally present in your skin and it is hydrating. It is part of your skin's natural moisturizing factor, but when you put it on the skin, it kind of helps boost up the natural moisturizing factors in your skin so your barrier can be more functional, reducing dry skin, and it also softens and gently exfoliates built up dry skin. So it's great if you've got discolored elbow, like dark, dry elbows, knees, keratosis pilaris, rough and bumpy skin. It's a great ingredient. It can sting a little bit, but otherwise, 2 thumbs up. What is oil of life? That's like trying to be a knockoff for oil of Olay. All right, does this have methyl isothiazolinone? Yeah, it does. Whereas oil of Olay, I believe, does not. Don't quote me on that. Speaking of my boo, there is VO5. This shampoo, chef's kiss. Long-lasting fragrance. Avoid if you are allergic to a fragrance. And oh, it does have methyl isothiazolinone in it. So yeah, I would say MI can really be a problem. It's often in shampoos. Looks like we have a vegan body wash here in the Dollar Tree, the $1.25 Tree. Oh no, this one's vegan as well. I just didn't see that. Well, there you have it. Bikini Shave Gel. The bikini area. They're touting this as for sensitive skin. Definitely, if you're going to be shaving the bikini area, you do want to use some kind of a skin lubricant, whether it be a shave cream or this shave gel, because it just helps reduce ingrown hairs. You can also just use hair conditioner. Actually works pretty well. Oh, I knew White Rain hand shampoo and conditioner. You could use their conditioner. Look at this. It's got a hydrolyzed rice protein. That's good. That's good in a conditioner. It helps with strengthening the hair. Although you're not going to necessarily care about that if you're using it as a shaving barrier. Twin double. I wonder if these are any good. If you are allergic to nickel, beware. A lot of these razors have nickel in them. That can cause razor burn, contribute to worsening of razor burn and all sorts of problems wherever you're using it. They do make nickel-free razors. I don't know that they have them here at the formerly Dollar Tree. But what I was going to tell you guys is when it comes to shaving, don't press too hard. I think people make that mistake most commonly, actually, under the armpit. Like, a lot of people are just shaving their armpits wrong. Because when you shave your armpits, rather than do this, see, that makes the skin really tight. Kind of loosen up a little bit and shave in the direction of hair growth. That'll reduce the chances that you get razor burn from shaving your armpits. So just me, or is this Dollar Tree like really, really spacious, you guys? We have some Extra Care hand sanitizer here. Sassy Chic blender sponge. Make sure you replace those regularly. They can become contaminated with little microbes and things that aggravate acne. If you get sunburned on your face, stay away from the facial brushes. It can aggravate the skin barrier. Oh, what is this? Is this the retinol cream we talked about before? No, that was a serum one time I was in here. There was a retinol serum. This is Global Beauty Care. Man, I just love Dollar Tree. Like, if you just stare at a shelf, eventually like 10 or 12 products that you weren't even noticing. It's like a Where's Waldo in here. Who remembers Where's Waldo? That's what it feels like whenever I shop in a Dollar Tree. Like, I'm just staring at a shelf and it looks like there's nothing there. But if I look very, very carefully, eventually like an anti-aging product emerges from the sea of, I don't know, feminine wash. Anyways, yeah, it looks promising. When it comes to choosing a retinol, I always suggest going with bigger brands just because have a little bit more confidence in their R&D. They're like the Retinol is stable and all of those things. But this product is looking pretty good otherwise. I can't attest to the like efficacy of the retinol. Like I don't have laser vision. I can't like see it getting into your skin, converting to retinoic acid, subsequently boosting up collagen production. Like we're never going to actually know those endpoints. All we're going to get is anecdotes. But the formula overall seems like it might be reasonable. It does have fragrance in it, which is unfortunate, but because fragrance can make things more irritating. When it comes to retinol, like you want it as no nonsense as possible. It's like we have some makeup remover wipes. I don't know, like these things, I think people find them useful when they're like camping or whatever, fine. But for me personally, I have never found that a makeup remover wipe does diddly squat for helping to remove like at least mascara. But I think if you wear a lot of foundation, some people find them particularly useful for at least beginning to remove the foundation. But you definitely want to wash your face after you use one of these. Like I wouldn't just wipe my face with one of these and like think that my face was clean, because it's not. It's just kind of moving the stuff around, which can be helpful for breaking up the film of makeup, but like otherwise you do still need to come in with like a cleanser. That's why I like the double cleanse method with either an oil cleanser or a cleansing balm. Some people use micellar water, but I do know that other people start with a makeup wipe. I just find the makeup wipe is not as useful. What does this have in it? Cocoa butter, that's moisturizing. Argan oil, moisturizing emollient. It does have fragrance in it, which is, left behind on the skin can cause more irritation, especially when admixed with like the makeup residue. Ooh, we just found a mini dial antiperspirant aluminum chlorohydrate. Put this on at nighttime, I'm telling you. Put it on at nighttime, because the outflow of sweat from the eccrine sweat gland is slower at nighttime, and therefore the aluminum chlorohydrate has time to trickle down into the eccrine sweat gland. It'll involute the gland, that's the goal, so that ultimately you have reduction in sweat output. And then any residue left behind on the skin the following morning, you can just wipe off. If you find that antiperspirants cause irritation for you, that is one way to kind of minimize this. This one does have fragrance in it. I sincerely doubt we're going to find a fragrance-free antiperspirant here in the DT, but you never know. You never know. Speaking of shaving, shout out to Barbasol. This is a great product. You don't have to, it's always like kind of more traditionally marketed towards men, and then they'll upcharge on something quite similar like this Pure Silk product. But honestly, it is a great barrier. I think they make a fragrance-free one, if I remember correctly. What is this? Thick and rich, extra moisturizing. It helps to not only lubricate the skin but soften the hairs. It makes them easier to cut, so you don't have to press as hard. Yeah, definitely don't go in with just like people who just pat the skin with a little bit of water or get it wet first before shaving. Like, don't come crying to me when you got razor burn. Like somebody tapped into this and did not go back. This looks like a dupe for maybe Dove. I'm kind of getting Dove antiperspirant vibes from this one. Again, aluminum chlorohydrate, but there's nothing specific about this. I mean, maybe the scent is more in keeping with what the male demographic would prefer, but there's nothing really specific about this that, you have to be male to use. When it comes to scents, a lot of times I find that the masculine scents, I prefer, like in body washes and stuff. I wouldn't say I prefer them, but they're more foolproof. Like I tend to almost automatically like them, whereas the female targeting, hold that thought. Speaking of fragrance, check this out. Arm & Hammer Baby Foaming Wash and Shampoo. I'm telling you, where's Waldo in here? So back to my thoughts about fragrance scents. Like I find there's a good chance that a more female targeted scent is going to be headache inducing. Like I can't stand, you guys know I love Neutrogena products. I've been using them since I was like a tween, which is a long time. But a lot of their products that have fragrance, the scent, it's like headache inducing. Like this cherry blossom and jasmine, I want to imagine I would like, but it could be hit or miss. You know what I mean? Bath and Beauty. I see what you're doing there, DT. It's like a Bath and Body Works body splash. Love Forever. Oh, maybe they're kind of roping in the Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. Who remembers that? Little magic towels. Are those not even $1? All right, recently I did a video on food ingredients that can trigger facial redness. And one thing that I didn't mention that can be problematic for people who have hives, is definitely worth figuring out if it is contributory for you if you're dealing with hives, is red dyes, brims, it's like Red Hot Cheetos. The red dyes in foods, yellow and red dyes can for whatever reason be a culprit in people's hives. And not only is it in foods, but a lot of medications have a red dye coating, like the coating on the medication. You know what I'm talking about. And people are like, why is this making it worse? It's because it's got red dyes in it, and that's your culprit trigger right there. You gotta go sleuthing around when it comes to hives, because, and honestly, more often than not, we never find a cause for it and they just burn out and go away. I mean, it's like the most unsatisfactory thing to cope with for patients is hives. Because you spend all this time trying to figure out what's causing it, and then sometimes it just goes away and you never know. You never know. If you're like, what is she even talking about? I do have a video, by the way, on hives, getting rid of them. So check that out if you're dealing with hives. Check it out if you're just, I don't know, curious about hives. Okay, dish soap, do not use that to bathe, wash yourself in any way, shape, or form. Very, very harsh for your skin. Sunscreen Max Block. This is their like signature sunscreen. They get this in every year. It's a chemical sunscreen. It should not leave a cast. It does have fragrance. I don't know what the aroma is like, but yeah, if this is all that's in your budget, definitely go for it. You know, wearing sunscreen is so important for the health of your skin. Then we've got Sun Basics. This one, are they just pulling the wool over our eyes and repeating Max Block here? 4 ounces, 4 ounces. I mean, I think they're the same thing. I think they're pretty similar. Ooh, you guys, this is new. An under eye serum with sea buckthorn, which is a favorite ingredient, actually. It's good. It's rich in fatty acids, which can be helpful for the skin barrier, and it allegedly is packed with antioxidants too, although to what extent that is actually going to be helpful, to what extent they actually are like stable or whatever, I'm not sure. Unfortunately, this has essential oils, which I would not put anywhere near the delicate skin of the eyelids. Contact dermatitis, anyone? What is this natural facial serum? These are blended by an aromatherapist, so I'm just going to assume it's got fragrance. Sandalwood. Essential oils, you know, they are definitely a slippery slope because you certainly can. They're commonly irritating for the skin. That's that I can tell you. What's in the bright skin one? Hip to the rose hip. This one again's got sandalwood and geranium. Ooh, vitamin C serum. Here we go. This is the same brand that makes that. There it is, the Retinol Serum. I've talked about this in another Dollar Tree video before. Check that out. I would go for this over the one that we talked about earlier. But now I'm seeing they've got a vitamin C serum in here. Ascorbyl glucoside. So not really effective. Ascorbyl glucoside, it may help with hyperpigmentation, but it's not like ascorbic acid in terms of effecting change to the deeper layers of the skin, but it's easier for brands to formulate. But this product has niacinamide. I wonder what the percentage of niacinamide is. They should have just marketed this as a niacinamide serum and left the vitamin C out of it, but this looks promising for hyperpigmentation. $1.25. Ooh, check this out. Concentrated niacinamide serum in these little pop beads. No, oh, these have fragrance. I would go with that dropper bottle. That one didn't have fragrance. These are handy for ingredients like retinol or vitamin C that are prone to degradation with exposure to air and light. But I don't know what they're thinking, like, this is practical in terms of niacinamide. I mean, that's, my understanding is that's a pretty stable ingredient. Doesn't need all this magic packaging. Oh my gosh, you guys, check this out. This Vaseline all-purpose cream. It does have fragrance in it, unfortunately, but it's glycerin, vitamin E. This is just too much. This has nothing to do with skincare, but I'm gonna bore you. Dippin' Dots and elderberry. Pond's Clear Solution Facial Foam. It's a cleanser with niacinamide. Be good for your travel bag. Speaking of travel bag, look at this mini mouthwash. I might have to have this. I love mouthwash. Ooh, move over, Laneige. Global Beauty has a cotton candy and collagen replenishing lip mask. Tremella fusiformis, that's snow mushroom. And snow mushroom can help with hydrating the skin, but, ooh, what is this? Multivitamin Moisturizer. By multivitamin, does that mean niacinamide? It sure does. I'm a soothsayer. It has centella extract, which can help with healing. It also has retinol in it. They snuck retinol in here. I would get this one instead of their other retinol. Easy whatsy. Then they've got a clay mask here. This can be helpful for degreasing the skin first thing in the morning. Help remove some oil off the surface of the skin and from within the pore. Hold up. Anything else here from these guys? So far the multivitamin moisturizer is looking good. They snuck in that retinol there and didn't even tell us. Cotton candy and collagen. The fragrance can cause problems on the lips like cheilitis and whatnot. See what I mean? I was just scanning the shelf innocently and boom. Mesquite barbecue chips, anyone? Baby, take a drink amongst the flowers for a couple of hours. It's a beautiful day. Jill Scott, I am not, but I hope you guys enjoyed this vid, this Dollar Tree shop with me. They had a lot of surprises in this one. I'm glad I came here. I have never been to this particular DT and it did not disappoint. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.